Last I heard, here in Australia, we use 10 million straws per day. That's a lot of single-use plastic going to landfill because those straws, those single-use straws, they're not biodegradable and they play havoc on our environment. So luckily there are some alternatives out there if you like using straws, because I do from time to time, especially when I'm enjoying one of Eleni's wonderful smoothies, because doesn't she make the most incredible drinks? They are wonderful. I've got quite hooked on them actually. But this one here is a silicone straw. Actually, I'll show you the packet. Best for you to have a little look. These are great for the mums because the silicone straws have been designed to be a little bit more flexible so that when, you know how kids walk around with drinks in their hand and the straws in their mouth, and if they trip, well, you can imagine if it was a steel straw, that's going to do some damage. So the safest straw to use for the children is these silicone straws here. But luckily enough, we also have some other alternatives. I've discovered the bamboo drinking straws. So these are great. And I suggest, if you can, and I know it's hard, but I have a straw that I carry around with me in my handbag. I've also got this box in my glove box in the car. So you know when you're driving through and you want to get your smoothie and you think, oh, and there's like, you know, okay, plastic straw. No, you can say, I won't have a straw, thanks, I've got my own, and reach to your glove box and grab one of these. Just give it a wash, they're really easy to clean, and put it back in the car for next time. So again, it's habit changing, isn't it? It's about making a decision, changing your brain, and deciding that you don't want to use single-use plastic straws anymore. And you know what, you can just refuse. When you're out and about and you haven't got your other alternative with you, just say, no thanks, I won't have a straw. Just hold the straw. Did you know that we throw away 80 billion chopsticks a year worldwide? That's about 25 million trees that they cut down to produce these wooden chopsticks that are only single use. And we can avoid them, we really can. And I've got a habit now of taking my own chopsticks with me. I've got my little set here, out they come, and when I finish I go home and I wash them and I put them back in my handbag. So they go with me everywhere. And I won't sit down at a restaurant now if they're serving these single use ones. And I say no to the takeaway ones because I've got these. The other thing I say no to are these guys. These are really, really bad. They again end up in our beaches because they run down our waterways, and our marine life are ingesting them. Terrible. So if you can, say no to them. If you're going home, if you're getting takeaway Japanese or Chinese and you want your soy sauce, just say no to the soy sauce and use it when you get home or back to the office, and get a bottle and keep it in the pantry. It's really easy to avoid these. But with that many chopsticks going to landfill, I think it's time. This is a good habit to get into, don't you think?